This is Messenger, a free browser game about delivering mail on a tiny colorful planet. And it can run on your phone too. Nope, I don't know how this is possible, but it is so whimsical and magical, therefore must have been sent down to us from some extremely cool and very talented aliens. Or it was made by a couple people at a studio called Abito. I don't know, one of those things. So if you search up messenger.abito.co, you're greeted with this beautiful little animation, a very interactable logo, and off you go to start your deliveries. But not before we get to play a little dress up. Some pretty tough choices here, I know, but I managed to choose a nice neutral ensemble with some funky shoes. And would you look at that, another player. They seem a little preoccupied. How about rude? So instead of socializing, I decided to pick up a few deliveries and get started. But immediately got distracted by all this beautiful cel-shaded scenery. Then I discovered the jump button. It's spacebar. This game was handcrafted specifically for me, so of course it has its share of tiny trucks, also twisting back alleyways and parkour challenges. Unfortunately, it really doesn't seem like people like it when I spam the poop emote. Their loss. Did I mention that Messenger is completely free? But not all of the games that I cover on this channel are, so consider supporting me if you like the vibes over here. Anyway, this guy named Dave wrote a letter to his future self reminding him to practice every day, get plenty of sunshine, and take care of his hair. Oops. By the way, this text that pops up whenever you enter a new area has such a wonderful font, and if you just stop for a moment to take everything in, you'll notice so many little details everywhere. Like this kaleidoscope of butterflies flying all around you. I was gonna call it a flock, but then I looked it up and the actual word is kaleidoscope. My favorite place to explore was the main square because of how densely packed all the buildings are, but a close second was Smelly Falls. Unfortunately, there weren't any secrets behind the waterfall, so I'm gonna have to dock a couple points for that oversight. Personally, I was also unable to locate the source of the stench coming from Smelly Falls, so not really sure where this place got its name. I guess it could have been this man in a cave. He looks like he could be pretty smelly. He actually thinks that his wife thinks that he's on a business trip, but she secretly knows that he's just across the street, so she has you deliver some fresh underwear to him. Look, this job ain't always glamorous, but it does pay the bills. And one more delivery up the hill to the temple, and my day was complete. After playing, it got me thinking about other games that are set on a tiny planet like this. I mean, Outer Wilds definitely fits the bill here. I guess Hyperbolic too, although it's got a little bit more going on with the whole non-Euclidean thing. But are there any other games you can think of where you actually see the curve of the planet? I guess there's always Super Mario Galaxy, that's a classic.